Hello, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to do a quick video on copper grease and brake pads. So let me just begin with back in 1998 when I was studying for my NVQs in automotive light vehicle. At the time we were taught to apply copper grease, copper slip, whatever you want to call it, to the back of brake pads to aid with brake squeal, etc. And I will show you the general process for this. As you can see, I have 3 brake pads here. These are motorbike brake pads, but you know, this is the same thing for most situations. So and at the end of this video I will give you my opinion on how you should apply this stuff to your brake pads, and I will also show you how we apply it in a professional setting. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I work for a Honda dealership. So let's get on with it. Okay. So the way at college I was taught to do this. So the back of the pad, okay, a little smear, right, and that's it, okay, and a little bit on the areas where it's going to touch, okay, and that's it, no more than that, okay. But the argument is, this was in 1998, you know, a long time ago now. Things have moved on, and you know, essentially in my opinion, brake calipers, brake pads don't need this now, okay. The calipers are, and the pads are produced to a higher standard, you know, and you have anti-rattle springs and whatever inside the calipers, so there is no need to apply copper slip to them, or in fact any kind of slip, addy slip, whatever you want to call it. I've seen both, and to be fair, it's worrying. You'll also notice that these pads are copper coated pads, so why would you need to add anything to them? You essentially, you don't. I've seen personally videos here on YouTube, and I've also seen customers' bikes when apparently this is how the copper slip is applied. I'll give you another demo. You know, slab it all on so it looks like a fucking biscuit. Don't do that, please don't do that. Now with this pad, this next pad, I'll show you how we're instructed in our workshop to apply copper grease. And may I add, this is to brake pads which don't have the copper coating on them already, right? So get rid of that. Okay, so here is my brush, and what I will do is wipe 90% of that copper slip off, right? you have none, really. And all you want to do is a little bit on the areas. So a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit on the end, a little bit on the other end. A light coating on the areas that move. If you have, for example, these ones don't, but for example, you know, if you have the hole in your brake pad where the pin goes through, a little bit round there, or sometimes if they have the semicircle piece at the top, where the pad hooks in, a little bit round there, and a little bit on the pin, is how we are expected to do it in a professional environment. Okay, now this last and final pad, I'm going to treat this as though I'm putting this in my bike, my personal bike. This is my personal opinion on how you should use this stuff. I'll just demo this now. Don't put that crap on your brake pads.